here once again. Oh, collected some mail, time to get going again. There we have it, that should see the seeding out. So you'll blend that with some urea and yeah, there should be enough for the rest of the wheat and the barley. Nice! Alright fellas, so you got a new paradise to take you to. Very picturesque. We're off to, yeah, that's right, in the paddock, in the green paradise for you fellas. There you go. Nice. More green than you can shake a big giant pot of chlorophyll at. Looks like we got a bit of free chemical, hey? That's alright, as long as I don't do that to the crop. My God, that drifted. Good Lord, it come out here bloody 30 metres. That's a full width of the bloody burn spray. Unreal. Like I said, doesn't really matter at this stage, I don't mind, but yeah, as long as I don't do that to the crop, that's fine. I suppose we get to do the headlands and finish here. Then we can get on with our other jobs. Well, this one, that's this one, that one, this one, that, whatever. Whatever it is, it's just about done. Just about finished, so just tidied up the headlands, take the tractor home, gotta go and get some wheat seed. Some new wheat, pre-release almost, so some Matador apparently, so that's exciting. I think we've just got it. Yep, 3 wits does the job. Nice. Alrighty. Quick dash to Balloch from Matador. Alrighty, we've picked up our Matador, and what are we doing now? What is this? We're going to use it as a track renovator, just on a couple of tracks down in this paddock where the wheat goes next. A bloke should probably make one, a proper one at some stage. I mean, I'm not inclined to spend 40 or 50k on one, but I reckon I could make one. But for now, we got a couple of bad ruts, a couple of rounds. It's not generally not too bad, but a couple really want filling in. I'm just going to use it folded up. It'll be about the right width, and it'll just sort of level it out a bit, I hope. Yeah, see how it goes, I suppose. Well, it's doing the job. Definitely doing the job. Whether you want to do a lot like this, but at least it is leveling these terrible ruts out a bit. Well, an actual track renovator would certainly be better, but it's definitely improving it though. Definitely improving it. Leveling it out quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, it's another year maybe we'll have to build one if it's going to have this issue again, but yeah, it should at least level it out a little bit anyway. And this one was very deep, so it's not too bad, I suppose. I could unfold the whole lot, but I just don't want to rip too much of this up because it'll dry it out. So I am a bit mindful of that. I don't want to do any more than necessary. Anyway, it shouldn't take too long and we'll get this knocked over. Well, that's that. I think it did a pretty good job overall. I mean, it's definitely not as good as a proper track renovator, but it's certainly leveled them out a bit without working too much ground up, because it'll lose moisture for sure there. But anyway, we'll go home, put this away, and go on to the next job. Oh, happy Mother's Day, everyone. A bit later start than I hope, but oh well, what are you going to do? Anyway, we've got a bit of musical grain now. We've got to put what remains back in the silo here and swap everything around, so I guess we better get to it. Oh, it's not too bad. Only a bucketful in the cedar. So besides Mother's Day, there's a very important birthday today. 10 years for this fella. Girl, fella, whatever it identifies as. So yeah, it's the longest we've kept a tractor for a while, so that's good. No, it's been good. Good 10 years. Might be a little while yet too. Hasn't done many hours either, but it's not about how many hours, it's about how efficient you get things done. So I guess there's that. So we'll have to have a roast. We'll have to charge our glasses whilst having our Mother's Day roast. Olay! Well, it's a little unorthodox, but they would put 500 kilos in a 1 ton bulker bag, and no matter what I do here, I cannot get it high enough, unless I've got to have a different arrangement. Anyway, I can't be arsed putting it up an auger, and I've got heaps of 1 ton bulker bags, so we'll sacrifice this one. It already had a hole in it anyway, so there's that. Well, it's in there. Matador! Olay! you hear that? Ballistic with Ballista. So Seed Matador. Olay. Didn't quite have enough fur. Don't need a lot, but need enough to cover it because it'll be hopefully so about 6 or 7 hectares. Well, what a pain in the ass. But we're getting there. What a time to start after we did everything else, as you see in the clip. Ha! It's happening. Delicious. Oh, I finally got there. Sowing this little hatful of Matador. So new wheat that we only came across the other day. So it was a last minute inclusion, but supposedly it's the next big thing. So we better get in early if we can. Easiest way to improve your yields is keep up to date with the varieties. So. Well, what are we, about 10:30 at night, so it's good to be making a start when we should be finishing, but oh well, what are you going to do? Morning, ready for another quick spray. Well, we're getting it. I'm tired, super tired. I was seeding till, what was it, 4 o'clock or after? Nice. Just what a bloke likes. You don't need to sleep. Oh, it should be excellent. Oh, we could go back maybe a couple of inches, but right. Let's get out. That's a good idea. Let's fill the truck with seed. But you got to be very careful, young man. Yeah, you play with that chalk while I fill the truck. To how this seeding's been going. Finally feeling getting on it. First thing to do, choke the auger and just about burn that belt out. So that's great. This sure is the slow way to load. Oh, I can't do it. I don't want to slip and fall off the edge of this truck, but oh, it's moving it. That's good. It's actually not too bad. It's tight, but problem with belt drive and weather. I mean, that belt isn't super loose, but it's probably a bit buggered now because it did burn it out a little bit. I haven't burnt the pulley out more than anything. I've got to put new pulleys on anyway, so I'm probably not so fussed about it. It'll be a very careful job after this, I think. Anyway, but it's not moving too badly. It's not jammed. It's just a bit tight. To initially winding it forward, I wound it back. I mean, it seems easier now, but I don't have much confidence. Oh well. See, we might give it a go and see. It doesn't feel all that easy, but it should be out. Bloody hell. Oh, wow. We'll just go very steady now. Very steady indeed. Be well and truly enough for 50 acres in there. We don't have to come back. Oh, wow. Thank Christ for that. Bloody hell. Blimey. We're on our way, aren't we, fella? certainly drying out. Mate's asleep here, but there's still moisture underneath, so hopefully we'll finish today in among all the other stuff. But Kate will soon be dropped off by the school bus, so there's that too. Have the full crew here. Well, so I wouldn't say we're getting that ballistic with ballista, but we're getting something done, so that's kind of nice. Gradually chewing it away. Blimey. It's done a pretty good job. Beans all hanging around the tines a bit, as well as the melons, which, well, they were sprayed early, and then a few more than I thought came up later, so certainly paid for that. Would have been better with had the colders, wouldn't have been a problem anyway, but oh well. That's the lessons we learn. Oh well, on the final fill of wheat, Kinder have been picked up. It's hopefully finish in reasonable time, I hope. Nearly mown down the wheat, or sown down the wheat would be a better description, if you will. I think we go there. Alright, 2 hands, I think we're there. Oh, wow. Oh, that's that. Next stop's Bali, but we've got a couple of days of work before then. That's a relief. The wheat's in. Thank God for that.